All right, boys and girls, welcome to Going Guitar and welcome right into Wish Week. That means you wish for songs. We have your songs coming up this week, and this time we have you, Yanis Seyer. You wish for a song from Rilès or Rilès, as it is in French. The song is called Moontalk. So very likable artist, Rilès. He is has a great fan base. I can feel that when I cover him here on Goran Guitar. And yeah, I hope you will enjoy this. Yanis Seger, you wished for it. So let's go into this one. And before we move on, make sure you subscribe to this channel and spread the word. You can wish for songs here on Goran Guitar and get your song covered as a guitar tutorial. So anyway, we're gonna move on with the Moontalk, and we're gonna place our capo on the 2nd fret. That's the setup, and we have 5 different chords with that. So let's start with the chords. We're gonna start with A minor. That goes open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 1st B, and open E. E minor next, and that is open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, open G, open B, and open E. F, which is a bar chord, you place the index finger as a bar on this 1st fret, and you push down all strings there, and then you need to add 3rd on A, 3rd on D, and 2nd on G. We have C next, and that will be 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. And then finally we have the E. And the only difference there from E minor to E is that you have this 1st fret G string added to it. So open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, and now 1st G, open B, and open E. All right, so that will be the chord progression through entire song. We're gonna come to the strumming part later. This builds up with this fantastic melody going on. So we're gonna learn it chord by chord, starting with A minor. And by the way, the chord progression is in the same order as we learned the chords. So A minor, E minor, F, C, and finally E. So starting with A minor, you're gonna play like this. Okay, so I suggest to hold the chord as it is, and you're gonna pick first 4 strings together if you can. The most important strings are open A and the open high E. But in between there, you can also add the 2nd G and 1st B from the actual chord. Gives you a bit more flesh to it when you play them together like this, more than just that, okay? But those are important strings, but you want to give some color to it, so all 4 strings if you can. Pick those, and then you're going to continue with an extra on open E string. Then comes a clap, and then again open E string, and then 3rd B, and then you have this kick again with all the strings. Now the important strings are the open A and 1st B from the actual chord, but in between there I also play the 2nd D and 2nd G. So I play all these strings there, then comes the kick, clap, and then finally 1st fret B string and 3rd B. All right, so slowly like this. And the second and last time I play this all strings together, the important strings there, perhaps I forgot to mention, is the open A again with this 1st B. So if you think it's too much to pick all 4 strings together, then focus on the A and the B string from the A minor chord. Okay, so then into the E minor part. It goes like this. So now you're gonna play and start with this strings together. If you pluck all of this, now the important strings are the open E string in the bass together with open B. In between there, I also played the 2nd D and open G. So pluck all these 4 strings together. And then one more time on the open B, and then the clap, then first B, second G, and then comes this pick again where you have all these same strings. So open E, second D, open G, open B, where you have the open B string as the important. And in the same time you do that, pluck all these strings. You use the hammer on and pull off technique to get the first B. So you pluck the first time, you hammer on the first B, and you pull it off to get back to the open B. So in one motion like that, you don't play all of these, you use this hammer on and pull off technique. So play the first B and then open B again. And then you're gonna do the clap, and then first B and open B. So that's the E minor part. We're gonna do it slowly first. It goes like this. All right, then into the F area. Now you hold the chord as it is again. You're gonna start with this picking of 4 strings together. The important strings now are the 1st fret E string and 1st fret B. But in between there, also play the 3rd D and 2nd G. So you get all of these 4 strings. And then I'm gonna play 1st B, then a clap, then 2nd G, and then open B. And then comes the pluck again, where I'm going to do the same strings there, the 1st E string together with the 3rd D, 2nd G, and 1st B, which is an important note. Then comes the clap, then 3rd B, 1st B, and back to 3rd B. That will be the F parts. So, slowly like this. And now into the final 2 chords. We're gonna start with C. It goes like this. So you hold the chord as it is and you play 3rd fret A string together with open high E. These are 2 important strings. But in between, I try to also get the open G and 1st B. And then an extra time on open high E. And then clap, and then comes open high E, 3rd B, and 1st B. And then we go into the final chord, the E chord, and you're gonna play. And that will be to play the open E string in the bass together with open B. Those are 2 important strings. But in between there, I also play the 2nd D and 1st G as well. Together with these 2 strings, it sounds. And then comes the clap. And then, again, the open B. I hammer on to get the 1st B. And I pull off to get back to the open B. So I just pluck the 1st open B. Hammer on and pull off. And that will be the end of that melody. So I'm going to take you through this slowly, 1 round, and then I'm going to give you 1 or 2 or maybe more rounds of the standard tempo because it's that good. We'll see what the feeling says, but anyway, like this slowly first. Sometimes you can do clap with all your force, maybe not all the force, but with the full hand. And sometimes you can just hit the clap with your thumb on the E string. It's enough as well. Whatever feels more convenient for you. That was one round slowly, one or a couple of rounds standard tempo, a little bit faster than just play. It goes like this. Yeah, I missed or slipped on some strings here and there perhaps, but you know what? That's how you're gonna play it, okay? As long as you just continue with the chord progression here and have somewhere a nice timing when you switch chords, everything will flow and actually sound perfect. And that's the sweet thing with chords. When you play notes from the actual chords, normally everything just works together because that is the power of a chord. Every note here pretty much belongs to each other. So doesn't matter if you're going to slip or do something wrong here and there. Just continue and get flow with this chord progression here. That is the melody part. Now let's finally go into the strumming part. And of course, we will use the same chord progression now with a very easy strumming pattern. If you go back to A minor, one string around will be like this. And it will fit perfectly. So down, up, clap, down, like this. So down, a short pause, and then up, clap, down. A couple rounds. Right, so we have the chord progression of A minor, 2 string rounds, E minor, 2 string rounds, F, 2 string rounds, C1 and E1, like this. Again, E minor 2. F2, C, and now you can switch in the notes, so. I got some feeling there, guys. And again, I just want to highlight the power of having chords and play notes from them. You can play pretty much however you want, as long as you stay there and have right timing, it will sound great. So that is pretty much how I handle Rilès Moontalk. So Yannis Seger, this was special for you and all you Rilès fans out there. So thank you for being here, guys. And yeah, continue to interact with me here on Chord Guitar. Till next time, play tuned.